Oh, one other side note, I didn't tell how much this was. This is 1 dozen eggs. So I have 1 dozen here. Takes about a tray and a half to 2 trays to do a dozen eggs in the dehydrator. So I have 5 trays. I can only do about 2 dozen eggs or 2.5 dozen. I'll just stick with the 2 and see how that works. Okay, here it is ready to go in the dehydrator. It's kind of double stacked, but again, this one has the mesh screen on it, which is really nice because then those small pieces don't fall through. This one does not have the mesh screen on it, so I put it on top. You know, I'm sure some pieces will fall through, but you know, here they are. So I got 4 trays in the dehydrator, 2 dozen eggs, and I'm going to start working on the beef jerky. And then, just as a side note, here, this is the mushrooms that I did the other day. So I got a pound of mushrooms for $2, dried them all up, and they're kind of, you know, they break pretty easy there. I you know, sliced them smaller, and so those were dehydrated. 1 pound turned into like 2 ounces of mushrooms ready to rehydrate. Okay, here's some getting ready to do some beef jerky. So I got some beef eye round steak sliced thin. This stuff is $4.69 a pound. It's a little more expensive than I usually pay for, but this is 0.75 pounds. So if I do about a pound and a half, 2 of these packages for, you know, $3, $3.50 a piece, that's about $7 worth of meat. Packet of seasoning here, which came with the dehydrator, and then marinate it, of course, and dehydrate it, which takes electricity. I think I'll get well over 12 ounces of dehydrated beef jerky. This is what I got last time. Right there, I got about 8 ounces, and there was not a full pound, I don't believe, original weight. And in looking at it and buying, I can see beef jerky anywhere from $4 for 3 ounces of beef jerky, you know, up to Walmart has $6 for 6 ounces of beef jerky. So I don't know, maybe it isn't a lot cheaper. You know, I do kind of know what goes into it. So far I've dehydrated then the fruit roll-ups, which I haven't finished, the eggs, the beef jerky, mushrooms, spinach, corn, and ground beef gravel. And that's kind of everything I've done so far. Of course, mix it with rice, potatoes, gravy. All right, there it is, a pound of ground eye of round. Let's see, what is this? Beef eye round steak, 1 pound. Took away any cartilage that was left. Gonna mix up the marinade and let it marinate overnight and get ready for the dehydrator. Okay, here we are, got the marinade sauce. So we're just gonna throw that all in the plastic bag, which is right here. All I do is put this all in a big gallon Ziploc bag. Actually, I think we'll put the meat in first. Okay, meat, all in the marinade. Stir it up, knead it around in there, and let it sit. I'll let it sit overnight in the fridge. It'll all be ready to marinate in the morning, or maybe I'll get up early in the morning and start it in the dehydrator. I find it only takes about 4 to 5 hours to marinate or to dehydrate this in the Nesco dehydrator when it's set to the 160 degrees, which is what beef jerky should be set to. So that's all it is. Get all nice and juiced up, and stick in the fridge and let that cure and marinate. Derek over there is doing. What are you gonna try and dehydrate, Derek?
Lemons and limes.
Lemons and limes with the skins on them. So we're gonna see how that works. I think it should work pretty good, but but we're gonna check it out. Kind of like pineapple.
Okay,
Peace out.
here we are. This is the 1 lemon, 1 lime, all kind of diced up. Left the skins on it. We'll see how that works. Maybe it won't work too well, but I think it works okay, from what I understand. And that Derek did that. That's going to be his treat. So we'll dehydrate that along with the fruit roll-ups and see how it turns out. We'll taste it hopefully yet tonight. Check with you later. Peace out.